Theatre of the Air.
Shell South Africa and Shell dealers throughout the Republic take pleasure in presenting Easy Money by Guy Metcalf. Easy Money has been specially adapted and produced by Michael Silver for Shell. Easy Money by Guy Metcalf.
Don't think I'm proud of myself, because I'm not. I should feel like several different kinds of heel. But let me tell you the story. My name's Don Bradford. I arrange music for a firm in Timpan Alley, Denmark Street, for the general public. We make records, pop records, and probably not the best either. But it pays the boss, Al Davids. Well, this whole thing started one morning when I went to work, worrying about gambling debts and several other kinds of debts. Now, Sam, my sidekick, was at his desk already writing music.
Morning, all. Morning, Don. Al wants to see you.
Al here already. Wonders will never cease.
Come in, whoever you are.
It's only me, Al. Sam said you wanted to see me.
Don't, baby. Now, listen to me. Listen.
I'm all ears.
Now, sit down, pal. It's happened.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. You've been running this music agency for 10 years now, Al, and it's always happened. What's it this time, a song, a symphony, or a sensation?
Don, baby, this is a sensation. Look, every day I go through 100 songs sent in by people in the street. Sad songs, bad songs, mad songs. Well, every time they miss it. So now, listen, Don, kid, this is a sensation. I kid you not.
Well, what do I do, turn handsprings?
Now, listen to me, pal. In the post, I get a song from one of these little people, these humble folk, you know.
Just give it to me straight.
Okay, Don, Pally, look. Some doll sends in a song. What is she? A schoolmistress. You get it? A dull little chick with some imagination. A square man, but this one knows music. She understands the dot. Now, this is the greatest.
It's always a great.
Now, look, listen to this lyric. Listen to this lyric, Don boy. Can she become an old flame? And if we meet in the street, shall I remember her name? How did this torment begin? You can't win. Well, that's the first verse. Get it? Now, look, I'll play you the music. I want you to do the arrangement.
No, easy, friend, easy. Look, I've worked for you a long time now, Al. I'll get the band and the singers. I'll do the recording, but I hate to say this. You have something I've never had, Al.
Well, what?
Well, the flair, the nose. You tell me a song will sell 1 million, and it does. I think you're crazy. Well, I'm wrong. Always. Well, I take your word for it. What do you want on this epic?
Oh, I could kiss you, baby. Now, look, I want 3 French horns, 3 guitars, electric bass. I want string quartet, 2 timps, a drummer. I want a trumpet and piano. No, make it electric organ.
Anything else?
Yes, old pal. Now, look, I want you to write to this doll. Her name's, just a sec. Here we are. Her name's Miss Amanda Gleason. Amanda Gleason. Crazy, man. She lives at 13 Devon Terrace, Evandale. Now, look, just say we agree to publish and record this ditty, and we'll discuss the terms with her. Did you see about Benny in the paper?
What happened?
He's in hospital with 2 broken legs. They say he owed Louis the bookie 1,000.
Owed Louis the bookie 1,000?
Well, you know Louis, heart as big as the Palladium. But try her well, she calls the mob in.
Well, I'll look up the name of the hospital, so send him some flowers.
That's right, you do that.
You sure you're right about that girl?
Look, I've always been right before. Now, look, we've got to give her a new name. She can't be called Amanda Gleason. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's got something in there. Amanda. Mandy, that's it, Mandy. Gleason. Well, why not just Glee, like in Happy Mandy Glee? Well, kick the idea around, Doc.
Oh, I'll think it over, sure.
Just run out the flagpole. If it snaps in the breeze, we'll salute it, eh? Now, let's talk about the scoring. What I want, really, is...
Well, I went back to the office and picked up some music paper and started in. Al was usually right. That made me mad because I was usually wrong.
Hey, pal, what's with you?
Well, Sam, don't you start. You sound more like Al every day.
What are you doing in the 3:30 today?
Horse called Rising Sun. With my luck, the sun will rise too late to warm anything. Especially my pocket.
Oh, that's how it goes. Today you lose, tomorrow you win.
Well, for me, tomorrow never comes.
You want to play it cool, man. Look, you gamble too heavily. Me? No, I can shake it off. If I lose, all I have to do is to laugh it off. If I win, well, that's just good luck, and I appreciate it.
Look, be nice, Sam, and just go away. Will you let me finish this score?
Okay. I just wanted to know if you had anything special going on in the races.
Sam was right. I was a gambler. I don't know how it started, and if I could have left it alone, I'd have been, well, not rich, but solvent. I'd started and I couldn't stop. Well, I put it out of my mind till the telephone rang. Don Bradford speaking.
Don, this is Louis.
Well, hello, Louis. Look, I want to bet on the 3:30 at Ainsworth today. Place it two-way.
Don, I'm a bookmaker, the way you're a music writer.
So?
I do it for the money, Don. That's the way I keep my kids at school. That's the way I pay the rent and run my car. Get the message?
Louis, you know I always pay in the end.
You owe me over 300. I'm not worried. You're 2 legs.
But, Louis, you know I always...
Sure, Don, but don't be greedy.
But, Louis...
Don, take a tip from a friend. Stop it now.
Listen, Louis...
Why not? You owe me, and I'll see about your legs.
Louis, that's not like you.
Well, that's the way I am. Be nice. Post me that check, Don. Understand?
Hello? Hello?
Having trouble, Don?
I was cut off. What do you want?
Oh, not a thing, but Al wants to see you.
He picks a great time. What does he want?
Well, how do I know the great man's mind? Why don't you ask him?
Yeah, okay, I'll do just that. Al, I'm just in the middle of that arrangement.
Now, I want to talk to you about that. Take the weight off your feet, kid.
Well, my time is your money.
Now, look, Miss Gleason, that number. Look, we don't even own the rights to it. If she sold it to Central or Music Tone tomorrow, what would we do? Nothing. We lose the biggest hit. Now, you've got the picture.
Well, what do you want me to do then, Al?
Well, send her a cable saying we'll accept the song and we'll publish it. Offer a couple of hundred as an advance.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Well, this song's worth a lot of money, boy. In fact, the only trouble that doll will have from now on is income tax. Now, do that for me, will you?
You know your own mind, Al. Okay, we'll do. And by the way, I think Mandy Gleaser, it's a nice sort of name.
Oh, well, all you need is genius, boy.
And that was what gave me the idea. I was free. I didn't have a wife. There was Amanda Gleason, Miss Amanda Gleason, getting a couple of hundred in advance for what Al thought was a winner. So I was a heel, a low-down skunk. But I sent a note into the office saying I was ill and hurried down to Edinburgh. 13 Devon Terrace. By the way, I didn't send that telegram. Not then. Hey, mister?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Where is the county grammar school?
Oh, why, down the road about a mile. But they'll be finished for the day now.
And, Devon Terrace?
That's to your right. You turn at the crossroads, and then you...
It was a pretty little house with roses round the door, and Miss Amanda Gleason was in her garden. She looked like a young country schoolmistress. No makeup, her skirt too long and her shoes too low in the heel, and her hair just pulled straight back. And when I talked to her, I saw she had huge grey eyes and a nice mouth. And they say beggars can't be choosers. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you possibly tell me where I can find the Evandale Arms?
It's on the main road, just off the market square.
Oh, thanks. I must have driven past it.
Yes, you must have done.
I think you've beautiful roses, if I may say so.
Do you really think so? I tried cutting them back, but trees always seem to grow. I'm afraid I'm not much of a gardener.
Well, some people don't have to be. They've green fingers, you know. My mother was like that. Everything she planted just seemed to grow. Just like magic.
Everything I plant seems to wither up, I'm afraid.
It's beautifully peaceful here. I've just had, one of those illnesses, you know. The doctors advised a convalescence in the country, and this seems the perfect place. Between ourselves, is the menu good at the hotel?
Well, they tell me it's wonderful, but I'm afraid I don't frequent hotels a great deal.
Oh.
Of course, the traffic is noisy on the main road, but I think you might find it ideal.
Tell me, I don't want to trespass on your time, but do you know if they have a piano here? You see, my hobby is composing music, and I wondered...
What a strange coincidence. I teach music at the school. I've been writing pop tunes. It sounds ridiculous, but even if I don't make any sort of a success, it's fun.
Isn't it strange? I mean that we're both interested in music. But, you know, I find things seem to happen like that. It's as if there was a sort of, I don't know, a law of nature, kindred spirits.
I've noticed that, too. People do seem to me to have similar interests.
Well, I won't keep you from your garden. Thanks very much.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I was finished. I'm just going to make a cup of tea if you'd care to join me.
Well, I don't want to presume on your time.
Oh, I assure you aren't doing that, but I think you'd miss tea at the hotel. They're rather strict about their hours, you see.
Well, thanks then. By the way, my name is Donald Bradford.
I'm Amanda Gleason. Do come in.
Well, thank you, Miss Gleason.
I'll put the kettle on.
It was that easy. If Al Davies was right, this was the woman whose only worry would be income tax. And at my first meeting with her, I discovered one significant thing. She was desperately lonely. I waited one day and then I called on her again. Luckily, they didn't have a piano at the hotel, and she seemed glad to let me play on hers.
You play it beautifully.
Well, I'm afraid I'm a bit rusty. I'd love to hear you play.
Oh, not after that. Have you ever considered a musical career, Mr. Bradford?
Well, I'm afraid I sell things, Miss Gleason, but I love the piano. It's my hobby, you see.
Well, I think you have a great talent.
It's a wonderful evening. Why don't we go for a walk? Nothing strenuous, I'm afraid. Doctor said I had to be rather careful about that sort of thing for a week or two.
Very well. I think it's a marvelous idea.
Unless, it's just struck me, we have to consider your reputation, Miss Gleason. I know what these country places are.
Oh, rubbish. We aren't quite as backward as that in Avondale. Let's go, shall we?
I've often thought of writing popular music, you know, but I don't think I have the flair for it. Looks so easy until one tries to do it.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm hopeless at it. I did send one song off to some music publishers, but I haven't heard anything. Of course, it's a bit early yet. I expect I'll get polite notes and rejection slips.
Well, even if you do, you must keep trying. I'd love to hear your song sometime.
Oh, you'd only laugh. Isn't your kind of music?
Oh, it's peaceful here. Wish I could live here forever.
I think you'd find that sometimes it's too peaceful.
Don't tell me you long for the big city.
Well, sometimes, well, yes, I do. I'd like to be part of it. Things happen there. Here, well, every day seems the same as the last. Sometimes I feel like screaming and just running away.
Don't do that, Miss Gleason. Amanda?
I don't think it would matter much to anyone here.
It would matter to me.
It's nice of you to say that. I haven't any close friends. I don't seem to make friends easily. There was someone once.
A man?
Yes, a man. I was very, very fond of him, and I thought he was fond of me. Then, well, he went off, and he promised to write every day, and the next thing I knew, he was married.
Well, Amanda, that happens all the time.
Perhaps I've led a rather sheltered existence.
It is, perhaps, but don't take it too seriously. It's this way, Amanda. People meet, and sometimes circumstances part them. It's all very sad at the time, but there it is. Life goes on, and we have to go with it.
It never seemed that way to me, Don.
Amanda, don't go off to the city. Not yet. I hardly know you, but... Well, it would mean a lot to me. That's how it was. Don't think I didn't feel every sort of rat, but... Well, I'd met Amanda Gleason, and so far she hadn't heard the glad news about her song. The next step, I thought about it every way, and then I thought of Louis, the bookmaker, and the money and the stack of bills waiting for me back in the city. Yes, the next step was to give her the good news and then marry her. What else could I do? So I made an excuse, rushed up to London, sent her the telegram Al had asked me to send, and went to the office.
Dawn, baby, what's the matter with you? You all right?
Not too bad, thanks. It was one of those bronchial things, you know. I'll get on with that score.
Or did you send that telegram? You know, the one to Amanda Gleason, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're sure you're okay now? But I mean, I want you in there punching on top of your form.
I was going to mention that. If it's all the same to you, I'll take the score home and finish it there, or we'll go for a few days' holiday. I don't feel just right.
Well, you take off and have some kind of a rest. Have a great time, okay?
Yeah, thanks, Al. I'll do that.
Goodbye, boy.
Well, it isn't Don Bradford. What happened to you?
A cold, a cough, you know. Taking a day or two off.
Lucky you.
Well, I'm going to take the score of this song with me and work on that. I'll see you in a day or two, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, a man asked you to phone him. He just said his name was Louis. And he said you'd know.
Oh. Louis. Yeah, I'll phone him later.
He said it was important.
Well, if he rings again, then just tell him I'm ill. So that was it. I had to have hard cash. After those 3 days in the country, it was all back again. All the strain and the worry I had to go through with it. I drove straight down to Edendale and saw Amanda.
Oh, Don, it's wonderful. Come in.
Well, you look excited enough. What's the great news?
Oh, you'll never guess. I had a telegram from a man named Al David. He has an office in Denmark Street. He's going to publish my song.
But Amanda, that's great news.
Oh, but it's more than that. They're paying me an advance of £200. Imagine it.
But this is wonderful.
It's for what they call the option. Look, here's a telegram. Isn't it wonderful?
This is terrific.
I'm so excited. I can do all the things I've ever wanted. I can go to the city and give up my job here, and we're getting the swing of things.
Yes, that's wonderful for you, Amanda.
John, you aren't disappointed. Oh, please don't be.
Amanda, I didn't want to say this. Not yet. Now, well, I have to. Bluntly, I love you.
Oh, Don.
And this changes everything. The song may be a hit, probably will be. You'll be a rich woman up there with all the pop idols and the big swinging city.
Oh, Don, you're a wonderful musician. I have absolute faith in you. And, Don, you know I love you, too. I never dreamed it could happen to me. I'm so happy. What a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, Don, my darling.
Yes, everything went perfectly just the way I planned it. If Al Davids was right, I was going to marry a rich woman. The bills, the bookmaker, everything would be taken care of. I left her almost in tears with happiness. With a look on her face, it was like something in a dream. I felt, well, you can guess. Perhaps it was fate. I got my deserts. Walking from her gate to the car, I turned to wave to her. I didn't see the baker's man coming out of the side turning. It's all white. It's all white.
You're in hospital, Mr. Bradford. I'm Dr. Humphreys.
Hospital?
Yes, you were knocked down by a van. Your right leg is fractured, and there's considerable damage to the tendons of the left leg, I'm afraid.
I remember. I remember
Let
now.
me assure you, you will make a good recovery, but you must lie absolutely still. Now, your fiancée is here to see you.
My fiancée?
Miss Gleason.
Oh, yes.
Well, do you feel fit enough to see her?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Oh, very well, I'll ask her to come in. He's awake now, Miss Gleason. Please come in.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh, Don. Don, just when we were so happy, you poor darling.
Hello, Mandy. Look, have you been waiting long?
Oh, that doesn't matter. It seemed like days until I heard you'd be all right.
This place is all decorated. Flowers. Did you get them?
Of course, darling. Now, all you've got to do is get well. Don't worry about anything at all.
Don't worry. That was great advice. I just drifted off on a cloud of sedation and I still worried. Poor Mandy looked after me like a wife with a badly injured husband. Nothing was too much trouble for her. She even got my birth date from a hospital admission card and remembered my birthday. And the more she did, the more I worried. If I'd have known what was happening in the office, I'd have worried twice as hard.
I've got to see you, Al.
Oh, Sam, sweetheart, you look worried.
Yeah, I just had a tap from Reglan Records. They're releasing a disc called Old Flame. The lyrics are too much like this one Amanda Gleason wrote.
Oh, no, don't give me heart failure. Is it any good?
Oh, they say it's the greatest.
Oh, and Don Bradford vanished into the blue. Sam, I offered her a couple of $100 for an option.
Worse, the cheque went out.
Oh, man, oh, man. Well, I suppose that's how the cookie crumbles. We write it off and just pray that she writes a great song next time.
Yes.
Right now, I'll have to go down and see her. Well, that's the way it is, Miss Gleason. I mean, it isn't our fault.
I thought it was too good to be true.
Well, it isn't fatal, honey. Now, look, you keep the couple of $100. That's what we offered you for the option. Well, you can write plenty more songs, eh?
I wouldn't dream of keeping your money if you can't use the song, Mr.
No,
David.
you forget it, honey. Or you'll see tears running down me weather-beaten cheeks. Now, you see, we left this whole operation in the hands of a guy called Don Bradford. I haven't seen him for days. What's the matter?
Did you say Don Bradford?
Yeah, he's a nice fella, but unreliable. What's wrong?
If you don't mind, Mr. David, I'd like to be alone for a little while.
But there I was in hospital, in traction, and I didn't know a thing about this. Oh, everything was fine for me as far as I knew, except I couldn't eat or sleep. I kept seeing her face with that look in her eyes that meant only one thing, that she was in love. And then she came in on a terrible day, but I didn't know then it was terrible. And I just saw her walk across to my bedside, and I kept remembering things. I remembered her walk, her smile, the turn of her head, and all the little kindnesses that weren't kindnesses to her, but were, well, just Mandy, just the way she was. And I knew I couldn't get through with it. I just couldn't.
Hello, Don.
Mandy,
I have something to tell you.
Well, it can wait. I've something to tell you, Mandy. I don't know how you take it, but... Well, I'm a cheat and a crook and a phony. I came down here to get my hands on some of that money. I had to. I work in Tin Pan Alley for a record company, the same outfit Al Davids runs. Look, I've been a rat all my life, and... Well, this is how it was.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
I've just seen Mr. Davids. He mentioned your name, and Don, you might as well know there isn't going to be any money. Another company has produced a similar record.
There isn't going to be any money? Oh, Mandy, you're wonderful.
What do you mean?
Well, it gives me another chance. Look, you're a wonderful girl, and I knew I couldn't go through with it.
I don't know what to say. I'm confused. I'll have to think it over.
But that isn't the same as saying no, is it? Mandy...
Don, my boy. Hello, miss.
Good afternoon.
I brought
Louis,
you some roses.
how'd you find me here?
Well, as soon as I found where you was, I had to come and say hello.
Anyway, you can't break my legs, pal. A car beat you to it.
What is this about legs? Miss, is he all right in the head?
Well, of course he is.
I came to tell you myself, Don. You know I told you your account was okay because the first 2 legs in the triple came up?
You what?
You lucky sap, the third came up. That means you get 2,000 out of me. Lively Lady won the 3rd leg of your treble.
The treble? Lively... You mean I had 2 legs in? I got it?
You got it. All of it. Well, can I shake your hand or will you fall apart?
Shake, Louis. I'm falling apart already. Look, take the 3:30 at the new bus today. Now, if
No, you don't.
You tell him, miss. He got lucky once. That's enough for any man like him.
Well, that's the way it stands. I'm mending fast. You'd think I wouldn't have a care in the world. But I do worry. I worry about Mandy, about things like, can a good woman reform a bad man? Well, Mandy thinks so. She ought to know. Did you ever hear her song called Two Hearts That Beat Down Denmark Street? Well, that's us.
As Don, you heard Michael Mayer. Amanda was played by Linda Stewart, Al by Donald Monat, Sam by Derek Royal, and Michael Silver played the part of Louis. Easy Money was adapted and produced by Michael Silver for Shell.
Shell, Theatre of the Air.
Shell South Africa and Shell dealers throughout the Republic take pleasure in presenting The Kron Prince by the well-known South African writer Alistair Scobie. The Kron Prince has been produced by Michael Silver for Shell. And now, The Kron Prince by Alistair Scobie.
Now I know why I hated Frank Delmare. At the time of the safari, I didn't know. I thought it was something to do with the man he was. But I know now. I hated him because I was going to cheat him. My name's Jeff Jeffries. I'm by trade a white hunter. Delmare was my client, him and his wife Helena. It isn't a nice story. I'm not proud of it, but I have to tell it. Because Delmare wanted to sell my birthright, my only inheritance. That day we were camped on the left bank of the Ol Arabel River. Ol Arabel is a Maasai name. It means the place of the quarrel. The place was never better named. I was up at dawn. It's a clean time of day.
Man, oh man, look at those hills.
See that piece of nothing in the sky?
Piece of what?
Nothing. That blank patch.
Yeah, I see it.
That's the snow crown of Mount Batian. It's named for the old chief that made the Maasai nation. It's too hazy to see Kilimanjaro.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes?
I got a feeling we're going to get him.
The Crown Prince. A lot of men have had that feeling.
I feel it in my bones, man.
That'll be a story to tell your plush friends back in little old New York, won't it?
Nah, it's not that. I can only say I shot the Crown Prince, the greatest elephant in Africa. Every good hunter's been after him, some of the great ones. But I shot him.
Suppose we don't see him. I never have.
Tell me what your father said about him, Jim.
My father said he was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen. Majestic in his prime. Carrying over 200 pounds of ivory. So cunning that when you track him, he was at the other end making more tracks.
Yeah, maybe he died long ago. Maybe this is some other elephant.
No, the Maasai know him. And the Ndorobo know him. They call him the Bwana Umzi, the old gentleman. It was Van Horst who called him the Crown Prince. Then Pretorius was after him for a while, and Kemp. Some people say Karamoya Bell almost got him. Almost.
But why is it so hard?
Oh, he's a rogue, lone wolf, moves on his own. He has intelligence and common sense. He knows too much.
Hey, listen, if your father saw him, why didn't he shoot him?
He tracked the Crown Prince for 3 days, and the brute moved into a game reserve. Ah, here comes breakfast. And your wife.
Ah, right on time, honey. You must have smelled it.
You surely did, Frank. Morning, Jeff.
Morning.
Gee, this is a lovely place.
I'm going to get me that elephant, honey. I can feel it.
Yes.
Yes, I hope you do, Frank.
You don't really.
Something as big and splendid as that, Frank? Why shoot him? Take a picture of him. That's as good.
Not to me. I want those tusks. Helena, you got a soft heart, and I love you for it, baby. I wouldn't have it any other way. But there's some things a woman just don't understand. Oh, thanks, Glenda. Hey, looks great.
Asante sana, bwana.
Leti chai, na makati papa, besi sanaku.
Ndio, bwana.
I'm going down to the village to see the Ndorobo chief, Rukaruk. He's got a village 2 miles to the north. Frank, don't wear that white hat of yours. You'll scare every animal for miles.
The hat may scare the elephant away.
Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I'm on the side of the elephant.
I love you, baby.
He was just a big kid. 6 foot of him, no spare fat. Tough as they come. He had a fancy pistol and a fancy holster, cowboy boots and a cowboy shirt. He was tough, and he knew it. He wasn't going to kill the Crown Prince, not if I could avoid it, but I was taking his money. That morning we went down to Ndorobo village to talk to Rukaruk. Yambo Suratani Rukaruk, habari kwako.
Habari mzuri, bwana Jeff. Rain no come, water no good.
Hey, you speak English.
I fine fellow. During war, Sergeant Major. Now, Chief. I very splendid chap. You want shoot lion? I find lion.
We're after elephant.
Yeah, the biggest there is, Chief. The Crown Prince. Wanamzi, eh? You find him, I give you plenty money, savvy?
Wanamzi. When I Toto, child, I see him. No man can shoot him. It is Uchao.
Hey, what's that?
Witchcraft. Rukaruk, I don't think it is. He's had luck, the old one, that's all. Will your hunters track him down for us?
For money, all is possible. Money, good bread. I talk to them. I tell them good. Trust me, Buana. If he can be got, I get him. How much money?
There I go, opening my big mouth too wide.
Well, these people are very primitive. You must approach them carefully. They love to talk and bargain.
Hey, you handle it in future, huh?
I think it might be best.
But he's going to help us, isn't he?
He's going to get his hunters out. He'll do his best.
Can you rely on these guys, Jeff?
Not entirely, but money speaks most languages, you know. You've given them a powerful motive for helping us. It was true, of course. 3 days later, it paid off. Ndorobo had found a trail, a week old, and it was the trail of the Crown Prince. I went back from Rukaruk's village, feeling almost sick at heart. Hi, Frank.
Hi, yourself, Jeff.
If Frank shoots the Crown Prince, it'll destroy him. Can't you see that?
Excuse me, please, Helena. Frank, Ndorobo have crossed an old trail.
Hey, why you know?
We'd better get ready to shift camp. I've got a lot to tell you. Remember to shoot for the heart. Don't try a brain shot.
What if he charges me?
Don't worry about charges. They don't usually. I'm here to back you up, remember?
No, you leave him. This is going to be my tusker.
We may never see him.
Ah, we'll see him all right. He's been waiting for me all these years. It's my destiny and his.
Make sure you're worthy of him.
Yeah. That's worried me too, Jeff.
Now, don't talk about it, Frank, understand?
Those others who tried, were they worthy of him?
Shut up about it.
You know I'm going to get him, don't you? You hate the idea, but you're taking the pay. But no decent Englishman would take the dough without delivering the goods, eh, Jeff?
An elephant keeps on the move. He eats on the move because he has to eat all day long. It's going to be a hard walk. Now, Cholo, your gun bearer, is trained to keep behind your right hand. If you need the second rifle, just put your hand back. There's no need to say anything. He'll anticipate you.
He's a kind of an old guy for the job. Will he stick it without running?
He knows his business, I tell you.
Okay, I trust him.
Just so long as he can trust you.
You trying to needle me?
Not at all.
Come on, something's wrong. Okay.
Went into the river there. Here the trail ends.
Well, they can find out where he came out, can't they?
And they'll try. I told you he was coming.
How could he know?
I can't tell you.
If there was a trail. Look, you wouldn't be trying something out with you, Jeffries.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm no bush tracker, but I've seen no sign of any elephant here.
He's in a hurry. They can walk like cats if they want to. See the grass stalks burnt there?
Huh?
That depression with the sand moving back in it.
No kidding. Was he there recently, then?
Hour or two ago. Let's get back to the camp.
No dice. Now, listen, you're not giving me a runaround. How do you know it was the Crown Prince?
I don't. But the Ndorobo do. You can't catch up with him before dark, you understand?
Okay. You win. This is a life, all right. A drink in your hand and the smell of venison roasting, a rifle by your chair.
And a beautiful woman smiling at you, Fritz.
That's my gal. Ain't she wonderful, Jeff?
She's wonderful.
Hey, Jeff, tell us about what your father said. Was that all he said? How did he come up with the Crown Prince, anyway?
You're getting an obsession, Frank. Quit this silly business before it's too late.
Too late. What do you mean, too late?
I don't know. Something horrible, that's all I know. It's like a foreknowledge of something bad.
Perhaps I'm not hunting the Crown Prince. Perhaps he's hunting me, huh? No, relax, girl. Nothing's going to happen. Come on, Jeff. Tell me about your father.
Oh, my father met up with him one evening. The sun was low. They topped a little escarpment, and the river was below them. The Crown Prince had been bathing in mud, black mud. His hide was shining with black mud. His big teeth were shining white.
Now, why didn't he shoot?
I don't know. He always spoke of the Crown Prince as the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen.
No kidding.
That's what you're going to kill, Frank.
Leave me alone, will you? Pretorius and the rest. They hunted him and came up with him, and he was too lovely to shoot. What kind of a sucker do you think I am?
You'll shoot, no doubt about that.
If I ever find you double-crossed me on this, Jeff, I'll... never mind. Sorry, Jeff. Let's go to bed. Come on, Helena.
I'll wait a bit by the fire.
And I said for you to come.
Okay, coming. Don't you trust me with Jeff?
I just said for you to come, that's all.
Okay, I said I was coming.
For 10 days I kept Frank Delmare away from the Crown Prince. I knew it had to end, my weary game of subterfuge. For one thing, he was suspicious. For another, the Ndorobo trackers were more than suspicious. Helena watched the game placidly, and I knew that she, at least, was completely aware of what I was doing and why. I found her alone one day when Frank was too tired to continue the hunt. I'd walked him off his feet the day before, and he was beginning to be discouraged. She was in the big dining tent alone.
Hello, Jeff? Frank still asleep?
I suppose so. He's lying on his bed anyway.
You better look out. He's getting mad at you.
I know. I'm doing what I can.
But how can you succeed when so many great hunters have failed?
It isn't easy. That elephant has backtracked and moved across country like a human enemy, knowing that we're stalking him.
You better take him to that elephant, Jeff. You can, and I know it, and Frank knows it.
I thought you didn't want the Crown Prince shot.
Jeff, I want to go home.
Well, tell him to go, then. I'll call it quits on the safari, no charge.
You need the money, Jeff.
Not that bad.
You must need it, or you wouldn't have put up with Frank for this long. Why does the Crown Prince mean this much to you?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he's something like a long dream I've had. I was always going to shoot him and hunt him.
And you never did?
No, been too busy. That was my excuse.
He was the legacy your father left you.
I suppose so.
Jeff, I'm going to write a book. called I Was Captain Ahab's Wife. That elephant is Frank's white whale. Moby Dick, wasn't it?
Yes, Moby Dick.
What was Moby Dick? What was the great white whale?
What do you mean?
Moby Dick represented something, didn't he, Jeff? Why did Ahab lose everything to chase the white whale? Is it because the tragedy had to be acted out to the end? What is it that Frank wants out there in the bush?
A fine pair of tusks for his study.
And a story to tell his children. Only he has no children. Do you know why?
I don't want to know anything about him or you.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
I'm sorry, but it's true, Helena. I wish I'd never seen either of you.
I don't believe there is an elephant called the Crown Prince. I don't. It's something you've thought up, isn't it?
Take it easy. Yes, there's the Crown Prince, all right. He exists, big and ancient, cunning, very fast on his feet. Not as fast as he once was, but fast and very dangerous.
Why do you hunt for a living? You're a survival, too.
Perhaps.
Those Maasai and Ndorobo warriors, they have spears and bows. They're hunters. You have a high-powered rifle. You're just a butcher, Jeff Jeffries, a cool, efficient butcher.
The day of the big game is gone. We like to pretend it isn't so. The great beasts will always be there.
They will be. Tell me they will be, Jack.
It's like a personal loss, isn't it? Even to people in cities, thousands of miles away. But they have to go.
Because there are men like you.
Because there are men. I'll let him have the Crown Prince of Elephants. A cheapjack trader from a tin-pot town. He can take the tufts home and tell the story. Now leave me alone.
Oh, man, a high five. Hey, this looking through Santa's too much for me.
Have a drink, Frank. Sit down, talk to us.
About what? I'm through talking.
About the meaning of life. We've been philosophizing about Moby Dick, the great white whale.
Oh, yeah, I saw that movie. That was some whale.
I've got a feeling in my bones, Frank, that you'll get what you're after tomorrow, Frank. Nothing that is worth having is too easy, Frank. If you'd seen him that first day and shot him, you'd have been disappointed for the rest of your life.
Oh, maybe, Jeff. But I'm no sucker, Jeffrey. I recognize a runaround when I give him one.
It's over. I wasn't sure.
I'm sure. Jeff, you ever heard of a man called Briston?
Johnny Briston, yes.
They call him Butcher Briston, don't they?
He's the elephant control officer in Kafari. Why?
Ah, the Ndorobo chief speaks reasonable English, so I talked to him. He knows you're double-crossed, Jeffrey. I sent a messenger to the police camp at Kissimmee. I asked them to radio Briston. They can do that.
Yes, they can do that.
Yeah, I offered him $5,000 to come here.
Frank, you're crazy.
Crazy? I know what I want. I want an animal dead. What gives with you two?
I don't like that question, Frank.
Who cares? You gypped me out of a lot of dough, Jeffrey.
I'll deliver your animal, or it won't cost you a cent.
I'm not as money conscious as you are, Jeff. I shake hands on the bargain. If the bargain, get me? Keep what I paid. I'll give you a check for the rest. But as from today, we're through, man.
Forget the check if that's how you want it.
That's how. Helena, what do you want to do?
I'd like you to see a good psychiatrist.
I did. It didn't take, remember? Look, Helena, you love this guy. Admit it.
It's a lie. There's nothing between me and Jeff.
No. Is that your fault or his?
Let's have a drink and forget this. I'm not in love with your wife, period.
I didn't say you were. I said she was in love with you.
Frank, what a fool you are.
Every woman is in love with a white hunter for 10 minutes, just as she's in love with Africa.
A pair of gallants. Why don't you go and slay your elephant?
I'll have that drink now. After all, it is my liquor.
I won't take your check, don't worry.
Now, look, Jeff, honestly, I understand. I know what it must mean. You thought you could sell me the Crown Prince, and then you found you couldn't. Because then you'd have closed the door on that dream that one day you'd track him down and shoot him. Ah, no hard feelings, boy. I'll make the drink.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Give me one more day. I'll take you to him, and then it's up to you.
No. I don't want you involved in the end of this. I don't want you even to see the Crown Prince dead or alive.
Why not play the thing out? You're wrong about Helena, by the way. Wrong all through.
Am I? Yeah, it's of no importance. We were through a long time ago. I think we were. Now, that is.
If he smells rain, the elephant will begin to move fast. He'll head for the water holes where the trees will be coming into leaf. Not even the Ndorobo will be able to track him down.
Hey, all right, you drink.
Huh?
Okay, if that's the way you want it. One more day. If you are playing it straight, show me one thing. How do you recognize his sport?
Because his tusks are enormous. Now and then they touch the ground. He's the last of the heavy ivory left in this part of the world. I'll show you tomorrow.
Okay, pal. Now, here's health. Until tomorrow.
We pulled out before dawn, and I realized a lot of things about myself. I wasn't quite as fast or as fit as I used to be. Not as straight or as brave. I'd taken a few chances, too many. Now I was walking through thick bush with the trackers ahead, and the man who hated me walking behind me with a loaded pistol and a heavy rifle. Be ready to go into action, Frank.
He's near then?
He's very near.
How do you know?
Look at the spoor. We saw fresh dung half an hour back.
I know, but that doesn't mean he's the one.
He's been stripping the trees. See where the bark is torn?
Yeah.
See the grooves in the sand? The big tusks did that. See the sand trickling back? Now let's press on.
Wait a minute. See this?
Put that pistol away. If you shoot me, you'll panic him. Understand me?
I've got good old Charlo with me. You get moving. Go back to camp. I'm going to see him today. The biggest thing left alive. I'm going to see him big and shining the way your old man saw him. Now get moving, or so help me, I'll drop you.
Don't be a fool. You might leave me.
Huh?
He says the elephant are very near.
Get going back to camp, or so help me.
I could see his finger whiten on the trigger. I turned and went. He was not to be reasoned with. Now it was between him and the Crown Prince. There was nothing more I could do, or I'd rather.
Jeff, what's wrong? Where is he?
Oh, he's all right, I hope.
He didn't. There wasn't a fight.
Am I a murderer now?
I didn't say that.
He wanted to face the brute alone. He's a fool. He never shot an elephant in his life.
He's a good shot.
I never left a wounded animal or a dead client. Not until now. Well, I'm through anyway. I can't kill these things anymore. Not now.
I know what Frank wants. He wants the Crown Prince to charge. He wants to stand there like a hunter in the old books until the elephant is almost on top of him.
Frank has some of the best hunters in the world with him. He'll be all right, I hope.
If he kills the Crown Prince, he'll lose what grip he has on life. He gets what he wants. He'll be Napoleon and Hitler and... What about you, Jeff? What about the dream of seeing the biggest thing on earth standing there at bay, defying you?
It doesn't matter anymore. He's very old, more than a century old. Maybe kinder to him this way, I wonder.
Frank was right, you know. I was in love with you.
But not now.
No, not now.
That's one good thing, anyway.
He's lived out his dream, Jeff. Not with his father's money or my good looks to back him. By himself, in the bush. Against an adversary no man can say he wasn't worthy of it.
Yes. Here's to Frank Delmere, that mighty hunter.
Here's to all of us. And to the Crown Prince. May he find the pastures greener and the trees in leaf and water everywhere.
Congratulations, Frank.
Give me a drink, will you?
You killed him, didn't you?
Yeah, I killed him. The greatest thing on earth. A shining, unconquered brute. Oh, I killed him all right.
And it wasn't the triumph you wanted, was it, boy?
Remember those marks, Jeff? The marks his tusks made? Jeff, he was old. He could hardly lift his head. He was old and sad and dying. His ribs stuck out. There was a sore on his side from a poacher's bullet, I guess. George? He just stood looking at us. Once I had to shoot a sick dog. It was like that, Jeff. It was defeat. For him and for me. He had little gray, piggy eyes, and there was green moss on his back. He didn't even lift his tusks, and when I fired, he fell forward, and they snapped. Those gray toothpicks of ivory. They were the terrible things that he was sentenced to carry around with him until he got into that clearing and couldn't move again. Helena, get packed up. We're going home.
I saw them off at the airport. He recovered a lot of his bunts, and I liked him very much. He gave me the check, and I tore it up and stuck it together again. I need the money. The splintered tusks are mended now, and they stand on each side of my bungalow door. Why not? I paid for them in my own peculiar way. I never saw either of them again, but sometimes they send me Christmas cards. I don't know why.
And so ends The Crown Prince by Alistair Scobie. As Jeff, you heard John Hayter. Frank was George Corellin, and Annabelle Linder played Helena. Also in the cast, you heard Adrian Egan and Stuart Brown. The Crown Prince was produced by Michael Silver for Shell.
When I got the crisp